Hey, what's up, everyone? How's it going? So, I went ahead and checked out the White Man Can't Jump movie that came out on Friday. I thought I'd give my thoughts on it. Not a lot of people that I know have heard about it or seen the trailer or even kind of know it exists. So I figured I'd give a quick review, let everybody know what I thought about it. Um, it's only an hour and 35 minutes. It's not a long watch. It's on Hulu, so that's the platform. It is a Hulu original, so you're only going to be able to watch it there. But my initial thoughts of the movie was it was hilarious. It was a great remake. Especially in a day and age where everything's remake this, remake that, reboot this, redo that, reintroduce this, re that, re though. Um, Nothing's original under the sun anymore. There's not a lot of new original IP coming out nowadays. But even though this wasn't original IP, it was a great remake. It wasn't a complete one for one, but they did a great job of touching on some of the key moments. They played off some of the key jokes that were hilarious. No Jeopardy, unfortunately. Alec Trebek, R.I.P. So unfortunately, no cool Jeopardy scene like in the last movie where homie just swept the where she just swept the Jeopardy board and the two guys were like, what just happened? Um so the cast of the movie is Sinqua Walls. He's been around Hollywood, had some acting gigs. Teen Wolf, he was on there for a couple seasons, the MTV remake. A couple other shows, movie appearances here and there. Nothing really lead worthy to say. He hasn't done too much lead work. But he played the mayor to Sydney, Wesley Snipes' character in the first movie. And then you had Jack Harlow, who played the mayor to Billy, Woody Harrelson's character in the first movie, who was a major shit talker and stuff, and Jack Harlow was same. I was constantly laughing at Jack Harlow for his acting debut. I was very impressed. I don't know if Jack was a theater kid back in high school in middle of Kentucky, Louisville, but he might have been a theater kid in Louisville because he had some acting chops. I was constantly laughing at him. Um, he was the he had some great shit talking moments. Walls was a great. Walls had some good comedy moments, but he was more of the straight man in the movie. He kind of grounded Jack a little more. His story brought more of the seriousness, more of a serious tone to the story. Um, his father in the movie's Lance Reddick, who I believe this had to have been Lance Reddick's last, acting gig ever, even after John Wick, because he looked a little sicker in this than he didn't look as good as he did, and they kind of play that into the story too. I think he had signed, before he started getting sicker in this movie, so they kind of played that in the story. Um, they're both, washed up college ball players turned hustlers trying to support their families, do better for their families, pretty much the same as the first movie. Not too much plot difference there. Basketball is more of an emphasis in this movie, I would say, than the last one. Like the love of basketball, the love of the game is definitely more of an emphasis than the first movie. The first movie was, more, we're good at ball, so we hustle ball. This one's like, we're good at ball, we couldn't make it at ball, so we hustle at ball because we love ball. It's a lot different. It's a lot more seriousness, but at the same time, hilarious like the first movie. Um, and it does a great job of throwing those racial and stereotypes and cultural stereotypes right in your face, and you know why breaking them down pretty much. I rewatched the first movie not too long ago and was like, wow, some of this is slightly racist. And rewatching, and I was kind of worried that they would hold back, put some kid gloves on with this movie with cancel culture, all that. And they really didn't at all. They kind of went in your face just like the original movie did, and I really appreciated that. White men can jump, just so y'all know. Look at Kevin Love. He helping out the Heat right now. Sorry, had to get that Heat shout out right now. Uh my final thoughts and review on the movie is it was just an all around great movie. I feel like some of the comedic moments were more from the supporting cast, like Walls's character's two best friends in the movie. They had me laughing more than Harlow did. I kind of wish they would have had a little bit more screen time. I wish some of the all around supporting cast would have had a little more screen time. I felt like they could have cut like one or two of the basketball montage games out and, maybe inserted a little more screen time for some of the supporting cast and, fleshed out the story just a little bit more, just even made the movie about 10 minutes longer. Because, like I said, it's an hour 35 minutes, a very short movie for modern day movies nowadays. Um, Final review is I definitely give it like 10 out of 10, especially for a remake. If you're looking for just like a quick watch, you don't got a lot of time, you don't really got 2 hours to commit to like a full feature length movie, or you just want a quick good laugh, I highly recommend it. So that's all, guys. Just wanted to give my thoughts and reviews on that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, help me out, help the channel out, help everybody out, help the world out. Have a great one, guys. Night.